If you go on Twitter or LinkedIn right now, the narrative I see is exactly the same everywhere. Everyone's screaming about how AI is going to obliterate the workforce, how your marketing team is going to be completely replaced, and how your employees are going to be automated out of a job. But let's be honest, that's fear mongering. And in reality, quite lazy thinking. You see, theoretically, AI is supposed to be the ultimate leverage, a magical tool that allows you to scale and multiply your results without really increasing your costs, essentially giving you a platform that allows you to put minimum effort while getting the maximum output. But again, that's just a theory. A game theory! Okay, all jokes aside, that narrative is garbage. And let's get real for a second. AI does not replace your people. It removes the friction. It clears all of the busy work, allowing them to focus on the job that you actually pay them to do. So, if you're ready to stop theorizing and start building, let's dive into the n8n protocol. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Juan, founder of Sync AI Solutions, where we specialize in engineering workflows and automations for businesses like yours. If you're tired of hearing that AI is the future, but have no idea how to actually integrate it into your operations, then you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to teach you the framework we use to take businesses from completely overwhelmed, burned out, and tired, and turn them into a high-performance engine, not by firing them, but by giving them the ultimate armor. Here's the harsh reality. In modern business, your employees are not actually doing the job you hired them to do. If you have a sales rep, you want them to be selling. And if you have a marketer, you want them to be creating. But if you were to audit their day and take a look at what their daily tasks really look like, what are they really doing? Copy pasting data from an email to the CRM, scheduling meetings, resizing images, summarizing meeting notes? This is what I call friction. Friction is the gravel in the gears of your business. It's necessary work, but it's low value work. And the problem is, every time a human has to switch from creative mode to data entry mode, they waste about 20 minutes of actual focus shifting back and forth. Most businesses try to solve this issue by hiring more people. They throw more bodies at the friction thinking that that's going to solve it. But that just ends up creating more management overhead. But using the n8n protocol, we're going to solve all of this in a more efficient way. Think about Tony Stark for a second. Without the suit, what is he? A genius for sure, but he is physically limited. He can't fly, he cannot lift a tank. But the suit doesn't replace Tony Stark. What the suit essentially does is handling the targeting, the flight stabilization, the defense. It handles the friction of combat so Tony can focus on the mission. But the truth is, the suit does not replace Tony Stark. Here at Sync AI, we view automation as the suit essentially, as Jarvis. We don't want to replace your best employee. We want to wrap them in an infrastructure that is going to handle all of the boring stuff for them immediately. Let me give you a real example. Imagine a project manager. Without the suit, they would get to work, spend 2 hours going through emails, going through Slack messages, and nagging the dev team for any status reports, and then by 11, they're already spent. Now with the suit, an AI automation would run at 8 a.m. every single day, checking for all of the different commits to GitHub. It would scrape Slack, scrape the email, and actually give him a report with all of the developments that have happened, and that way he can have a strategy and drafts a daily report. Essentially, all this project manager has to do is review it, come up with a strategy, and click send. See how much easier that is, right? So how do we build the suit? It's not magic, it's engineering. We use tools like n8n, make.com to act as our nervous system for your business. These nodes you see right here, this is the suit. This node watches your email. This node talks to ChatGPT to understand the context. This node updates your CRM. We connect the tools you already use, Slack, Gmail, Notion, so that the data flows between them automatically. We aren't coding new apps, we're building bridges so your humans don't have to be that. When you build this correctly, you don't get a lazy workforce. Instead, you're giving them superpowers, allowing them to do in 2 hours what used to take them 8 by just removing the friction. Companies that win in 2025 and 2026 won't be the one that hired the most employees. It will be the one with the most efficient employees. The ones who realized human creativity is too expensive to waste on data entry. If you're looking at your business right now and you feel that friction, if you feel like your team is moving through mud, we can help. Go to Sync AI, that is synkai.solutions, link in the bio. We can audit your existing systems and workflows, find the friction, and build the suit that is going to become your solution. Don't replace your team, upgrade them. I'm Juan, thank you for watching. Ciao for now.